Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to have a piece of tape, and you want to kind of take out all of the stickiness by rubbing it against your fingers like this. And we're going to take this tape and we're going to apply it on the corner of our eyes, starting from the ends of our eye, and it's going to meet the ends of our eyebrow. Now, if you're afraid of maybe like premature wrinkles due to the tugging, you can just find a card with a flat edge, and when we start to apply the eyeshadow, you can just take it and hold it like that. And what this is going to do is it's going to give it kind of a sharpness when we take out the tape, and the eyeshadow is going to look really nice and crisp. Okay, so take the tape and place it right on the corner of your eye, and then have it meet your eyebrow like this. Next, I'm going to take my NYC Individual Eye Palette, and we're going to be priming the entire lid. So we're going to be using this, and we're going to prime our eye. Just need about that much, and just apply it to your eye. And I already have mascara because I was trying on some new mascaras I bought, and then I decided to make this video, so in case you're wondering. You want to take the primer and rub it along the eyebrows as well, because we're going to be applying a highlight. Okay, and whatever's left on your finger, you can kind of just rub it along your lower lash line. It should look like this. Next, I'm going to be using my Blush 2 palette from Coastla, and I'm going to be using this blush. It's kind of like an orangey brick kind of color, and I'm going to be using my Coastla fluffy brush. And we're going to be using a blush as a transitioning color. It might sound weird, but a lot of people do use blushes for eyeshadow, and it works the same thing, the same way. So we're just going to take some of that, and we're going to be applying it across the crease of our eyes. So it should look something like this. Okay, next I'm going to be using my E.L.F. concealer brush. It has a little tiny tip like this. This is from like the Dollar collection, I think. And then I'm going to be using my Hard Candy glitter eyeshadow, and it's in the shade 421 WhatSueSayz Goals. I don't know if you can see that. So since the brush is kind of big, I'm going to be using this just to apply in the inner corner of my eye. So I'm just going to take the brush, I'm just going to take some of that glitter eyeshadow. Not too much. Maybe like that much, not a lot. And then we're just going to apply it to the inner corner of our eye, just to kind of make it pop. Okay, so it should look something like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now the next step, I'm going to be using another Hard Candy glitter eyeshadow, and this one is in the shade 332 Ditch. And it looks like this. It's kind of like a bronzy gold color. I really, really love it. And we're going to be applying this color on half of our eyelid. So we're going to start from where this eyeshadow ends, and we're going to kind of stop halfway. And we're going to go up until we reach the crease. You don't want to go above the crease because then it starts to look a little messy. Now one thing you should know about this eyeshadow is that it dries really, really quickly. So I wouldn't suggest using a brush with this when you're applying it to a big portion, because it'll get stuck to the brush. And if you use kind of like your fingers too much, it'll look patchy. So try to apply it because once it dries, like that's really how it's gonna look. Okay, so you want to start where this eyeshadow ends and then bring it to the center of your eye, maybe a little bit past the center. And it should look something like this. Again, it's not gonna look perfect because of the way the formula of the eyeshadow is, but don't worry, because once the final look is done, it's gonna look much better. So next we're gonna take NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in the shade 601 Black Bean. And we're gonna use this as a base, and we're going to apply it to the outer corner of our eye, so that way when we apply the black eyeshadow, it's gonna look darker. And it's gonna allow it to last longer and not crease. You just wanna take that black eyeshadow and kind of apply it to the outer half. This could be as sloppy as you want because this is not gonna be the actual eyeshadow. We're gonna be applying something above it. So yeah, that's fine like that. Next, I'm gonna take an eyeshadow brush. This is the E.L.F. eyeshadow seed brush. And I'm gonna be using a black eyeshadow. This is MAC Carbon. You can use any black eyeshadow you want. And I'm just gonna take some of that. And we're going to be applying it on top of the NYX Jumbo eyeshadow. And we're gonna start building the color to get it as black as possible. And this is how it should look. Next, you want to take a fluffy brush. I'm going to be using my Equal Tools fluffy brush from the Travel Set collection. And we're just going to start blending it so the lines don't look so harsh. We're going to be blending it into that transitioning color that we did. And you also want to blend the area that's where the gold and the black meet, so it doesn't look so harsh, the line. Just take your brush and kind of blend in between. And it should look something like this. Now you can take out the tape slowly. You don't want to pull your skin too hard. And you should have a sharp edge like that. And if you don't like it to be too straight like that, you can always just take a fluffy brush and kind of blend it out. So I like my line pretty sharp. I'm just going to blend the top part a little below my eyebrow. Next, we're going to take the same NYC palette that we used and another flat eyeshadow brush. This is E.L.F. Professional Eyeshadow Brush. This is from the Dollar Collection. We're going to be taking some of that whitish shade, and this is going to be our highlight for our eyebrow. We're going to just take it and place that color all under our eyebrow. Next, we're going to take this illuminated color and we're going to apply some of that right under the arch of our eyebrows. That's gonna just make the eyebrow pop a little bit more. Now I'm gonna be taking my Coastla liquid eyeliner. I got this on sale for, it was like 50% off. I got it for like $1 something, so it was a really good buy. And I'm just gonna draw a regular line. I'm not gonna wing it out too much because I have that looks kind of like a winged line already. I'm just kind of going to make a thin line. I don't want it too thick. I'm going to take that same eyeliner and then I'm going to fill in my waterline a little bit. And this eyeliner is waterproof. Then I'm going to take an angle brush. I got this from like the dollar store. And then I'm going to take the same Carbon MAC eyeshadow and I'm just going to apply this over the liner that I put in my waterline. I'm going to take some more of that eyeshadow. I'm going to kind of trace under that line. I'm just going to smudge it a little bit. I'm going to do it halfway. Like this. And then I'm going to use that small concealer brush that I used earlier and the Ditch Hard Candy eyeshadow. I'm just going to take some with my brush. Like that. And I'm just going to apply this on the other half. And this is the final look, guys. A black and gold eye is something that can match with pretty much any outfit you wear, so that's why I think it would be a great look to wear for New Year's Eve. I hope this video gave you some ideas. Maybe you can try to recreate the look and maybe even do something a little bit different and come with your own look. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.